Recently, the price of Sui has been going down. It has dropped 42% from its highest point. At the moment, $3 is very close to a key support level for Sui. Even with these problems, experts think that the meme coin could see a 35% increase in value soon, even though the market is still down. Ali, a crypto analyst, recently gave his market analysis on the Sui price, which shows that the price could go up by up to 35%. His tweet says that the image shows the token making a symmetrical triangle pattern, which usually means that a breakout is about to happen. Ali said that over the last few days, Sui has been going up and down between $3 and $3.50. It is getting easier to see where the price is going as it gets closer to the top of the triangle. In the past, these kind of trends have been signs of a big change in prices. The analyst pointed out that if the trend continues, the Sui price could see a breakout to the upside, possibly reaching the $4 level. This projection suggests an increase of roughly 35% from the current price point, possibly offering traders a window for substantial returns. The price of Sui has grown a lot, which means that a lot more people are selling it. The SUI token has hit an impressive $350 billion in total swap volume, marking a substantial increase of 12% over the past 30 days. Even though the crypto market is going down, this rise in trade volume shows that people are becoming more interested in the token. The volume surge comes amidst a growing market enthusiasm regarding Sui. Over the last month, the token has seen accelerated activity, with February 24, 2025 reaching a notable high of $350 billion in volume. What is Sui? Sui is a Layer 1 blockchain optimizing for low-latency blockchain transfers. Its focus on instant transaction finality and high-speed transaction throughput makes Sui a suitable platform for on-chain use cases like games, finance, and other real-time applications. Sui's smart contracts are written in Move, a Rust-based programming language that prioritizes fast and secure transaction executions. Sui's horizontal scaling is achieved through a process called transaction parallelization, allowing parallel agreement across different, independent types of transactions. Thanks to the organization of data as independent objects, transactions that are independent of one another are validated by Sui nodes via Byzantine fault-tolerant proof-of-stake (POS) consensus mechanism. The Mission Labs team, investors, and roadmap. The Sui team consists of Evan Ching Adeniyi Abayadan, Sam Blackshear, George Denizis, and Kostas Chakias, 5x Meta engineers who previously worked in the Novi division. They started up Mission Labs to build and develop Sui. Mission Labs is backed by Andreessen Horowitz A16Z, which invested $36 million in a Series A raise in December 2021. This was followed up by a $300 million Series B announcement led by a $140 million commitment from FTX Ventures, valuing the startup at $2 billion. Other funds that committed include Jump Crypto, Apollo, Binance Labs, Franklin Templeton, Coinbase Ventures, Circle Ventures, Lightspeed Venture Partners, Sino Global, Dentsu Ventures, Green Oaks Capital, and O'Leary Ventures. Sui announced the launch of their incentivized testnet, originally scheduled for August 2022, which will gradually introduce key features to stress test the network. The technical roadmap can be found here. How does Sui work? Sui differs from other blockchains by employing a different consensus and transaction processing mechanism. Traditional blockchain validators sequentially add transactions to the blockchain, thus adding new records to the chain sequentially and limiting the scalability of a blockchain to increase the speed of the said incremental additions, vertical scaling. Sui takes a different approach. Since many transactions naturally are not causally related to each other, Sui does away with having each transaction validated by all nodes in the network. Instead, it takes a look only at the relevant piece of data instead of validating the entire chain. In order to accomplish this efficiently, Sui uses an object-centric model, where the chain data storage is not centered around accounts but around objects. This novel type of data storage allows Sui nodes to validate uncorrelated transaction flows independently and individually, instead of having to order all transactions like in the traditional blockchain model. The transaction broadcasting and validation on Sui looks as follows. 1. The sender broadcasts a transaction to all validators. 2. Validators check the transaction for validity and send their weighted votes based on their stake. 3. The sender collects a Byzantine-resistant majority and broadcasts the result of the certificate to validators. This presumably allows Sui to reach transaction speeds of over 100,000 transactions per second. Furthermore, in the object model of ownership employed by Sui, there are 3 different types of ownership of an asset. Asterisk owned by an address, e.g. coins or NFTs. Asterisk owned by another object, an NFT that is part of another NFT. Asterisk shared, e.g. AMM pools. Transactions with shared objects are ordered, but transactions involving owned objects can be executed at near-instant speed in so-called single-writer apps. This means that Sui can target verticals such as NFTs, gaming, messaging services, social networks, and decentralized identity platforms that heavily leverage single-writer apps and build them with Web3 properties at Web2 speed of execution. The Sui token and Sui airdrop. Sui's native token, Sui, will be launched when the mainnet goes live. Sui will be used for gas fees charged on all network operations. It will also be used to pay for the Sui storage fund to shift stake rewards across time and compensate future validators for the costs of previously stored on-chain data. In other words, users are paying upfront for storage. Fees are collected in a fund used to adjust the future share of staking rewards. The higher the demand for storage, the higher the rewards for validators will be.